What up, YouTube? Back at it again. I already, this dropped like, I feel like it was minutes ago. I already got asked to check it out. Okay. We got some Lolli fans out there. I dig it. I'm a Lolli fan. I would have got there, guys. I would have got there. You could poke me though. I appreciate the poking. Who doesn't like a good poking here and there? All right, now that we're off track, we're looking at Lolli just did "Build a Sea." This is a music video for a song that she did. I haven't heard the song. I haven't dove into any of this, but why not start with a music video instead of the other one? I think is obviously just the audio. So, regardless, do me a favor if you're new here. If you're not new here, run over and um, go support Lolli, our resident fairy mother of swimming in my dreams lately. I'm just kidding. Last video I did, she was crazy. I did crazy. I'm just kidding. This is yeah. So go support her. Go like and subscribe. This is on her music page. It's her name Lolli Wren. And her other one is the fairy vocal coach, whatever. Fairy voice mother. I'm sorry. She's confusing me with all of these taglines and shit. So if you like what I do, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Let's build a sea. Let's build all of the seas. Let's go.
If I could have held my cheeks a little higher, long enough for you to smile. If I could have held your hand a little tighter, maybe you'd have stayed the while. Would it all be different if I made better decisions? If I picked my words like cherries, would you love? If I just asked gravity to work a little harder, do you think that maybe you could fall in love? I would save so many tears, I'd build a sea. We would sail upon forever, far away from all your fears, to a land where people never go to sleep. 'Cause if I could be with you, I would already be living in my dream.
It's beautiful. Okay, so she's it's two parts to this, a couple parts. She's kind of listing off in her head like her own imperfections and sort of weighing that against like if I was this, if I was that, if I could this, if I was that. And basically just it's sort of that second guessing game where you're trying to figure out like why aren't you fitting the right way into this person's life, right? And it brings you sadness to a point where, and she uses the reference or the metaphor, I could build a sea with my tears. But alongside that, if you take that a step further, she also creates this dream out of those worlds kind of coming together, right? She's got herself in sea and land, right? So you could envision that essentially as the combining of not just reality versus what's not reality, like what is her current reality, not with this person trying to figure out how to please somebody or please somebody in some way, but also this kind of fictitious realm of like if I could, this is what it could be like. And now we're creating this this conjoining of like the sea and the land, and that's where you get the kind of and I think the artwork for the I saw it because I had to look up the song. The artwork for the original was like a mermaid jumping off. It looked fantasy like. So it's building a dream in your head of something that isn't otherwise necessarily in existence, but potentially within reach if you could, like she said, hold your cheekbones a little higher and do different things that may appease somebody. But ultimately you shouldn't really need to feel like you're in a place where you need to change anything about yourself, right? Sorry, my initial thoughts could be way off. I just listened to a minute of it.
In my dream.
But don't be sad, Lolli. You look and sound beautiful. And if I liked really small dogs, your dogs are really cute too.
If you'd entertain my little explanation, ocean long enough for me to try to find an answer hidden in your shadows. Spark a little light inside your eyes. I could make a potion that was hidden at the ocean. Maybe I'd spin cotton candy from the clouds. Why you still so quiet? Nothing good can come of silence. How I wish that you could tell me out loud. I would save so many tears I built a sea. We were set apart forever, far away from all your fears, to a land where people never go to sleep. 'Cause if I could be with you, I would already be living in a world that I designed. The day I looked into your eyes, you're all I ever need. So I will never ask again for anything. 'Cause if I could be with you, I would already be living in my dream.
She's got the "I love you" on the earrings, sort of that wearing my heart on my sleeve thing. It's beautiful. It's really, really well done. I think I'm gonna stick with my first thoughts on what that meant. And you know, you see more symbolism in, tattered evening gown walking into the ocean, right? Um, and then she made more references to creating this sort of fantasy land. Um, yeah, it's a good message also to sort of bring up that a lot of the times what you create in your head, as far as you're basing what your expectations or what you think that somebody expects out of you to be based upon what you see around you and your societal norms that are sort of molded by media, molded by mainstream, really anything that you see, and that is kind of Fantasyland. If you think about it, a lot of that shit's not real. So when you try to fit yourself into that sort of mold, by and large, you're going to fail because you're not a fictional character. And she brings out this really nice kind of emotional, sort of stripped down, very vulnerable sort of side of her in singing, singing about that, like, and it's honestly, it's feelings that everybody's experienced. They're real feelings, in relation to what she's depicting in this kind of fantasy. It's real feelings to want to change aspects of yourself to sort of coexist with or align with what you may think somebody expects out of you, right? Ultimately, at the end of the day, you will, given patience, given time, you will find somebody that will love all of you for you. Um, I don't know. It's just words of wisdom from Zach over here. I could be way off, but that's what I got out of it. But Lolly, you did a great job. Great job. That was really beautiful. Um, do me a favor, go support our girl. Hitting spacebar. I still dig this chick. Yeah, go like and subscribe for sure. And if you like what I do, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. Merch dropped underneath my mic once I drop it. And best way to get me is on Patreon. I just got done uploading today. We spent a good part of today just uploading stuff. So I am crystal clear from here. I'm just going to be rolling through your guys' requests along some other stuff that I'm getting. So yeah, it should be a fun little week. Happy Sunday. We'll talk to you on the next.